This is a K1 bout, fought over 2 minutes. Your first fighter, stepping into the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, Scott Senior!
Hello and welcome to Combat Challenge Stand and Strike. We're here at Leeds Prism nightclub. Alex King and Rich Kenny in the commentary position. We've been enjoying a mad night of fights, Rich.
It's been mental, isn't it?
It has been crazy. If you're looking at this on YouTube, do check out the other fights. They're all amazing so far. This is a great day for striking fans all around the internet, as it turns out. So we've got a K1 fight in a novice bracket. Then this gentleman is Scott Senior.
And his opponent, stepping into the ring and fighting out of the red corner, Mikey Brown!
So yeah, thank you for that introduction, Al. Scott Senior already in the ring wearing the black bad boy shorts. As you've alluded to already, it's a K1 novice fight. We've got Mikey Brown coming out to one of your all-time favourite songs, I believe, Al.
Indeed, I want this played at my funeral. As soon as possible, please.
So K1 novice, Al. Slightly different to the K1 Glory for us in that we won't be having a dominant clinch here. It will be one strike and then disengage. So Mikey Brown fighting out of Total Combat MMA. He's got a lot of good guys in his corner. He's got Darren Moffat coming out here himself, a very some guy. He's got Ian Ashburn in his corner who's fighting later on, and we've seen him knock some cats out before.
Big time.
So it should be good. I think we've seen Mikey before. He's a good little scrapper. So in this 3 2-minute rounds, we'll see plenty of work from these two fellas.
Yeah, it's true to say that regardless of discipline tonight, we've seen some short rounds, and what it does, as we said before, is it brings an urgency to the fight.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, urgency is a perfect word. These guys are desperate to finish, and we've only 6 minutes total to work. We've only seen one go to the scorecards out.
Yeah, and that was just by fluke alone.
Yeah,
both guys were trying very hard to not let that happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, now for the official introduction, the fighter fighting out of the blue corner, weighed in at 78.9. He's at 25, stands at 5'10". He fights out of ABC Fitness and Health from Runcorn, Scott Senior! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, weighed in at 76. He's at 28, stands at 5'11". He fights out of Total Combat MMA and Health from Bradford, Mikey Brown! Your referee is the Dave Welch.
Alright, 3 2-minute rounds to get underway. Very excited. So once again, Scott in the black bad boy trunks and Mikey wearing the camo, slightly shorter Thai style shorts.
That'd be helpful if he ever has a kickboxing match in the jungle.
Yeah, correct. Seen Mikey before, and he's a decent scrapper, mate. He's got some good hands. He's he comes to fight, which is good.
Good amount of power.
We'll see how Scott comes in, leads out with a good leg kick there. Ooh, big punches early, very big punches early. Mikey just weathering it at the moment, trying to create some separation because Scott is really on it. And as we said, Mikey a really tough guy and ate a lot of punches there, but quite keen to get back and throw his own.
Yeah, he's bringing it back to him now.
Shots.
Nice left lander on the chin of Scott there, just briefly. Mikey Brown seems to got good composure. He's got his space back.
Yeah, he weathered that storm perfectly, and he ate a lot of shots, but he kept his gloves high, Al. And
this is it. Not too many landed.
Yeah, Scott was pouring it on at one point there, absolutely pouring it on. But Mike doing the right thing, covering well. Nice little lead teep there as well. Great leg kick from Scott there, really chopping that leg in, and then gets behind his big winging punches again. I'd like to see him straighten these shots up a little bit. They're just going to turn around the shin guard of Mikey here because he got spun round during one of those. Trying to block that leg kick there, so.
Okay.
I'd like to see Scott maybe a little bit straighter in his punches. He's throwing big shots, don't get me wrong. But,
yeah, a lot of them are landing on the gloves and the forearms of Mikey, though, aren't they?
I'd like to see him come down the middle a bit, and Mikey will probably start warming up into this fight. Nice body kick there from Mikey.
Lovely. The kicking game of Mikey Brown seems to be just as effective as Scott's, really.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And
when they're both getting the opportunity to land, they are taking it.
His guard's nice and high. He's got the eye of the tiger as Mikey. He's not phased by it all. He's walking forward where possible. He's not chasing anything, which is great. Shows a little bit of experience, which is nice. Once again, Scott pouring it on, but lovely head movement there from Mikey.
Nice.
Rolls that beautifully and then comes straight forward, landing some of his own.
I'm sensing the confidence of Mikey Brown growing as the round goes on.
I think he will grow into this fight, like you said. He's tough. You're going to struggle to put a guy like Mikey Brown away. But he's coming forward into these shots and just kind of gets pushed over there, really.
Yeah.
Good leg kick.
Yeah, the hands of Mikey Brown are always high.
Yeah, he's got a lovely guard.
Good discipline.
Especially when the guy's like throwing these shots and he's hitting nothing but elbows and forearms.
Yeah, he's going to tire himself out, man.
But we know Mikey's got chin anyway, so if he's hiding behind his hands as well there,
he
finishes the round strong.
Finishes off there with a nice couple of jabs and a nice right hand. Could be a little bit of what we can expect to see in round 2 if Mikey can find his range and find that chin.
Mikey's doing well and making his head really hard to hit there, and Scott certainly no lack of trying. He's trying to take his face off.
Yeah, I mean Scott's aggression is absolutely bang on.
He's firing these shots, and with 3 2-minute rounds, maybe he'll be able to keep that pace up. I guess we'll see. But Mikey doing the right thing, basically making a cage with his arms. There was one point in the corner there where he ate all those punches just on his forearms and elbows. Didn't even move his head at one point. Just kind of stayed in there. We saw against the ropes earlier on where he rolled out beautifully and then came straight forward. Tough round to call because both guys had good moments in that first round.
And the pressure was certainly from Scott for most of the round. But I think, like we said, as the round came along, Mikey got his feet underneath him and decided that, you know what, I'm catching this guy's punches on my forearms. I don't have to do too much work.
He's not worrying me too much right this second. And the key thing is aggression, but it has to be effective aggression.
Absolutely.
He's walking forward hitting shots. There's no doubt about it. He's trying to be as aggressive as possible, but I think he's going to need to open up the body a little bit because Mikey's not giving him a target he can hit.
That's what I'd like to see from Scott is some more body work, because when he's got Mikey up against the cage, he's hitting his forearms, his hands are high, the body's wide open.
Nice front kick there from Mikey. Starts well and gets a leg kick in return. Comes back with some good shots. Now we're really going. Nice leg.
Lovely check.
Blocked that well as well. Yeah. Checked that beautifully. Just walking through these punches there. Lovely nice exchange from both guys.
And now Mikey is working the body.
Good body kick there from Scott. Scott looking a little less aggressive here, but landing good shots all the same.
And Mikey's
doing much the same.
Mikey's really trying to take this into a technical striking matchup, I believe.
Yes, followed by a big overhand right there. Nice knee to the body there. I think he might have taken the wind out of his sails a little bit. He really did hit him hard in the body with that knee, did Scott. He's coming back to the body now, as we said, and comes up high. Still breathing hard though. Hearing that from his corner, that Scott been told you did hurt him, and I believe he did with that knee off the ropes there. But Mikey coming forward and just saying, well, if you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you back.
And neither guy giving up an inch of the ring. You know, they're both trying to use it.
Scott comes to the body beautifully with the right hand there. I genuinely think he has wind in him a little bit.
Mikey's
with that knee and that follow-up body shot, I think he needs to come back to that body. There we are. He's hitting that body well now. There we go. And that you see the hands move slightly there from Mike as he's eating some of these shots now. Scott doing the right thing. Coming to the head and then back to the body, then back up to the head again. Always head, body, head. And
Scott is looking slightly fresher at this point. They say either Mikey's hurt or he's gassing out.
I honestly think that knee did enough to kind of just check Mikey slightly.
Oh, but he waves him on. He waves him on.
And then comes at him with a couple of really nice shots. Good jab there as well. Got behind 2 really nice jabs, starting to bring it on a little bit.
Like it. I like the attitude of Mikey.
Both guys trying to fight. I like that. Good right hand through the middle there. Lands a nice right hand to Scott.
Yeah, those straight punches from Scott are finding Mikey's chin, so he needs to maybe
Mikey's been told to pour it on a little bit. Mikey getting the advice from his corner that he's going to have to start really going, so probably gave a little bit too much in that second round.
As we'd expected, a fast-paced 2 minutes there. Both guys really trying to make the mark.
He's going to have to work hard in that third round though, is Mikey, because I do think he was on the receiving end of a little bit more punishment than he gave out.
I think you're right.
With this last round remaining, that first round quite level. Second round I think probably lean a little bit towards Scott. We'll see what Mikey can do, because he's obviously got plenty of heart and he's got plenty of talent, so if he just comes forward and backs himself a little bit, I think he'll do really well. He did, I think maybe just that knee just discombobulated him a little bit.
I think you're right.
That knee and then he hit another big body shot after that with that right hand from Scott, and I think probably just enough to take the wind out of his sails.
Yeah, I think you're right, which is what makes the body shot such a powerful technique. You can disrupt your opponent's breathing, take the gas out of him, take the air out of his sails. Once again, he's going to be a sitting duck for that fraction of a second until he gets his
You hit the nail on the head there as well, when you said disrupt, and that's what it did. He was kind of started that round and he was quite a lot of pressure coming from Mikey, and then after that exchange of body shots, I do think his game plan got disrupted. But we'll see if he can finish strong in this third round. Oh, a lovely body kick from both guys. And nice big shots from Scott. Mikey coming back and putting the pressure on himself now. Eats a knee to the body. Comes back with a body kick, which is checked. Piling the right hands together now. Scott getting the advice to hit the body and hit the legs because they're the more open target, to be honest.
Well, Mikey's checking those leg kicks really nicely.
that was just a trip. I don't think that was a count.
I think the tangle of feet.
It was. He was just backing out and got kind of a punch on the way out and just kind of helped to the floor. Comes to the body well.
Scott landed quite nicely again in this round. Getting the better of these sort of close exchanges.
Oh, and a nice left on the way out there. Mikey's still got his head down and looking to still exchange as well. Scott's got his eyes on that leg and that body of Mikey. He's probably looking more often to land the shots to the leg now to have a bit more success. But Scott turning his back there, not giving Mikey a fair target really. Scott with a nice leg kick there. Mikey's still coming forward. But he's not coming forward behind his punches at the moment, Al. He's walking forward, most definitely. He's closing him down. He's tough, but he needs to put his hands on him. He's coming forward nicely, checks well there. Now he's putting his hands in there. Comes with a good body kick twice. Nice left hand as well. Good knee. Nice left hand to finish as well. Mikey really doing well in that exchange. Both men blowing a little bit at this moment in time because they're kind of giving everything out.
It's been a frenetic pace, as we knew it would be.
They have gone at each other like a bull in a china shop for most of this fight. Nice right hand over the top there from Mikey.
And a left behind it.
Strong third
And that's
round.
it, okay. So we go to the judges then.
Good fight.
A good fight, a really good fight. Both guys really getting after
that
it.
pace kept up the whole time, Al. I'm very impressed with both guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
It lacked a little bit of technique at certain points, but that'll happen when everyone's pouring it on. You know, that will happen.
Yeah, like I said, some of the body shots onto Mikey sort of took the wind out of his sails in round 2, but he came back strong at the end of that round. But really, it's the pressure of Scott could be enough to sway it, do you think?
I think so, Al.
Yeah.
I think there was just more thrown, and I'm not saying that Mikey didn't throw a lot. I just think that at certain times there was more in the flurries of Scott than there was in the flurries of Mikey, but he just kept coming forward. He did great.
Absolutely.
Absolutely great.
Yeah, both
good
guys
to see
fought a
from
great
both
fight.
guys. Both guys wanting to make a statement on that fight. You can't hope for anything else.
Absolutely. So let's wait and see what the judges' call is. What's been a fantastic fight. Congratulations to both fighters.
Yeah, well done, guys. Well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a majority decision in favour of your winner in the blue corner, Scott Senior. Please show your appreciation for Mikey Brown.